When does a thing is considered to be lost? When there is no living person that knows about it. It's not the case with this cave over here. It's a touristic route, many people have taken it, but it's a feeling of lost world. I have the feeling and I'm entering a place that it's only there for me. It's only there for my eyes, for my camera to photograph. If you want to feel small as a human being, you should try entering a cave. And entering this cave in the beginning, I think, has a primordial fear attached to it, a complete darkness. Right now I'm inside the cave, and the first shot that I'm going to do is with the exit of the cave because it looks so majestic, and I'll try to capture this semi-darkness and expose only for the highlights and to get that feeling. You see, that is the exit. I'm not far away from it, but already it's completely dark over here. But the feeling that you have when you're looking at the exit, it's a really powerful one. So I took the shot, as you can see, and I tried to use a side light because I wanted to have that sensation of a ray entering the cave. Now it's time to move on and see what other things are out there. This cave has natural light in it, and because of the holes that are up, that is the reason for which I came into this cave. There were 3 vertical descents on chains. The biggest was at least 6 meters, something like that. They're not dangerous. The rock is pretty slippery though, and with this heavy equipment on your back can be tricky and difficult. Also, being alone here for the first time, it's not that comfortable. But the minute you see this beautiful landscape that is in front of you, you kind of lose every sense of fear of, I don't know, you kind of get lost into this darkness, into the earth. It's beautiful. You can't see, but there is my tripod, and my route goes through here. There's a big tree that has fallen. Hope the route is not blocked, because down there, the look is spectacular. I have to go under this tree. This looks like the end of the cave, but I will take one more shot in vertical mode without me and then with me in the frame. So I'll be over there to have a photo of me in this beautiful, beautiful place. I'm so happy I went through the cave. So happy. So it's not over yet. Another fallen tree. I have to go over it. Again, the entrance in the cave. So I'm out of the cave, dirty hands, some bruises, and I have to admit, in the beginning, right at the entrance of the cave, I felt strange, and I stopped at the first vertical drop that I should have went with the help of the chains. I stopped and stayed there for an hour, deciding if it's worth going down or not. It was only 5 meters, but that feeling of going into the darkness, it was such a powerful one. And after 1 hour of staying there, I left my backpack up. I went down only by myself on the chains, and when I saw that it's doable, I grabbed my backpack and went all the way. There were another 2 drops. The biggest one, I think it had a maximum of 8 meters, but it wasn't difficult. You had places where to put your feet. The main idea, the conclusion: sometimes it's good to face your fears. I don't recommend doing this, and I didn't felt okay until I started photographing and was lost into that feeling. But I don't recommend doing this by yourself. So, with that being said, you can support me by buying one of my editing classes, or link in the description below. And until next time, keep on photographing. It's the only way that you can get better. Bye bye.